To play from the heart, not just the head. To tell your story and really mean it, and to be honest in your music. The main goals were to do two things: to inspire and to educate. To inspire them to continue to study after we leave, because there's wonderful teachers here in Torino. Emanuele Sisse, one of the best in the world. So to inspire them to study here and to show them that it's possible for them to learn to play jazz, that jazz is a universal, international music, that it doesn't matter the color of your skin, it doesn't matter the language you speak, it doesn't matter your race, it matters to your heart and sharing that in music. And so to empower the students to feel that it's possible for them to have a value, to let them know that their story is important. Even if they can play 3 notes, if you play those 3 notes with love, that's the most important thing. I do think it's part of the same thing. In music, it's a particular way of hearing and seeing the world. And poetry is the same, and art is the same. It's really looking around you and seeing the magic in the world and enjoying that and sharing that. When I listen to great music, when I listen to John Coltrane, it's magic. It's something that I can't explain in words. When I look at a Magritte painting or Picasso, or listen to a great speech by Martin Luther King, or any great work of art, creative, a beautiful dance by Nijinsky, it's something that makes us more human and less human. We touch a secret space inside ourselves. It's a very spiritual spot, and art has the ability to do that. So it's a very wonderful gift, and I think whether it's writing, drawing, painting, or playing music, it's to inspire that place in the person. It was a guitar solo from a guitarist named Jimmy Nolan, who was James Brown's guitar player, and he played one jazz solo on a recording called The Popcorn. And on it, there's The Popcorn with James Brown singing, and on the other side, because this was the record, on the other side was an instrumental with a guitar solo. And it was the first time I ever learned a guitar solo, and it was that one. My first memory of jazz is probably when I was 14 years old. A friend of my father's was good friends with Dizzy Gillespie. And Dizzy Gillespie came to my house. And my father came to my room and said, "Rodney, I want you to come out and meet Dizzy Gillespie." And I was into Jimi Hendrix. I had Jimi Hendrix on my wall and Jimi Hendrix music. And I was like, "Dad, I don't want to hear it. I don't." And he said, "No, you'll be glad you met Dizzy Gillespie." So I came out, I was like, "Hi, Mr. Gillespie." And he's like, And he gave me his musician union card from 1956, which was the year I was born. He gave me his card. He said, "You'll be able to prove you met me with this card." And I have that card. And I didn't know, but 5 years later, I played in his band. Anyone that Googles Rodney Jones or James Burton or Jordan Pate or Luke Selleck or Luke Salenza will be able to find numerous recordings. I have lots of different recordings in many different styles. I like straight ahead jazz, I like new age ambient music, I like funk music. I play with James Brown and Maceo Parker. I like playing for singers, with like Lena Horne and Sarah Vaughan. I like that too. So if you Google my name, you'll find lots of music. My latest CD is called Devotion, but I have a lot of CDs that you can find. I have a new CD coming out with Ron Blake and Carl Allen and an organist named Brian Charette and Lonnie Plaxico on bass. And I don't have a title for that, but Google it. Thank you.
Thank you.